Welcome to WAD, everybody. I'm Shandy Games, and I hope that you guys are enjoying yourself. I've certainly been enjoying myself, and I would like to welcome you back to the relaunched, rebooted, re-attituted. That rhymed. That was really weird. But I'd like to welcome you back to my channel. I'm going to be posting videos about once a week, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the first weekend of WoD, which not much could be done. It was a bit weird server side, and things were a little hairy. Getting into Emerald Dream, which is the server that I play on, you had to wait through a fairly insane queue. A queue that just blew my mind. I think at one point I was about 5,000 in the queue, so that should show you what I'm dealing with. But let's get right into it. Let's talk about the first weekend of WoD. First things first, we have to talk about Garrisons. There's just nothing better than starting a building, going out, doing quests, doing dungeons, healing 5-mans was my favorite things, and then coming back and watching a new building come to life before your eyes. Personally, it's addictive for me. If I could do the garrison and level like efficiently, which it's not possible, but if I could, I would. That would be the only thing I would do on every character. I just love it. It reminds me so much of almost Farmville or Heyday, if you guys ever played that. But that's what it reminds me of. And every now and then you get a few special visitors. I know that Thrall at some point shows up. Durotan, Gnar shows up. I'm only at personally a level 2 garrison, but I can't wait to be a level 3. Five-man instances are something that I've been enjoying a lot. There was a while there where you couldn't press a button without lagging for 10 seconds unless you were in a garrison or a 5-man. So I got up to about 93 doing a decent bunch of these healing. And the first one that you do, I believe it's the depot. I'm not, but don't quote me on that. It's not too difficult. There's a couple moments where if people aren't paying attention, you can kind of go like, oh shit, what, why is this happening? Why am I suddenly dying, as you're seeing on the screen? Like, oh, I'm stunned. But if you're not panicking like I was, or if you're aware of your surroundings, all that stuff's easily avoidable. But it is nice that there's a bit of an idiot check, because there definitely wasn't one in MOP. But on the whole, the first instance that you get into is, it's okay. It's not bad. Now the second instance you'll encounter is the Iron Docks, which, wow, this one blew me away. It's my early contender for favorite instance of the expansion easily. I think it's probably one of the better. As you can see, someone dies here. It is challenging. It's not easy, even though it's just standing in fire at that point. It's not easy. There's another instance coming up right here where what you do is you get blown back, and then the furnaces will come out and hit you if you stay at the very back. So you do have to progress, because if you just stay in place, it's going to hurt you. As you'll see in a second here, right there, it hurts. It's not fun. Here I move and I'm like caught in the barrage and I almost die. Like, this is my first time running it, so when things are challenging the first time running it, like, obviously everything's going to get easier, but you can't really ask for more from a leveling dungeon. And I think that this one will obviously translate to being a heroic, even a challenge mode. Like, wow, this is going to wreck my face in challenge mode. But I really enjoyed it. As soon as you can, I would say go run it. The ambience of just being shelled and attacked and things flying everywhere and bombs going off and gun sounds. It's an experience, and I think it's one of the better experiences of WoD so far for me. And lastly, the questing is great. I think it's just the best questing that we've had since Wrath of the Lich King. Kata, that on rails, I'm sure everybody remembers it, where you got your 2 or 3 quests, you came back, and then the next thing was phased, and then 2 or 3 quests, and then you come back, and then you get your next quest, and then it's a phased area, and then you move on until the entire zone is completely different than what it was. And while that was cool in theory, you were completely locked down to doing the quest line as is, and that's not the case in this expansion. You get your quests, you have your quest hubs. Quest hubs are back, like actual quest hubs where, you know, you're not bound to do these quests. You can go and find another one if you don't want to do them, and it's not going to hinder your advancement in the story at all, unless you're trying to complete the entirety of the zone, which you should, because it's completely worth it. It's a lot of XP, and some great story plots are hidden at the end of these zones. Lastly, you can probably expect content from me about weekly, and then twice weekly once I get up to the level cap where I can, you know, PvP, because I am a PvPer. I can PvE, I can run challenge modes, and I can do all sorts of different things. So subscribe, leave a like, comment, it would mean the world to me. I've been Sean D. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.